First bat. What was your thoughts on the? What's your thoughts on the trailer? First impressions on the trailer.
Yeah, it's powerful, very powerful. Like for 2.5 minutes. It's incredible how emotional you can get in 2.5 minutes.
Yes.
But it was very powerful.
JP.
So
yeah, go ahead, Jace. Finish up.
Yeah. To me, it was the big thing, and I've watched it a couple of times now. The driving force behind all of it, and of course, it's not the only thing, but it's the song.
No woman, no cry.
No woman, no cry. It's just
it's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
That's friggin'
you think you know a song. You think you know that song. You heard it a zillion times, and then it just powers through. When you go back and just close your eyes and listen to it, it builds up, and builds up, and of course, it would be nothing if it were not for all the stuff that goes with it. That absolutely complements it.
Right.
It's just that's the one of the things I thought was really powerful about it. I'll let you guys chip in.
Yeah, it was really like the first time I saw it. It's a really emotional trailer. So many feelings. Like I feel for Nakia and the Queen. Like that line where she says like she lost everyone. That was just that. I mean, the facts. She lost her husband and son, and that's just tough, And that song, the way they played that song, but Bob Marley was really good. Oh, and I was just psyched to see Ironheart.
Yeah,
I was so pumped to see Ironheart, and it's all coming together for Young Avengers and all that. So, that trailer was really good.
Well, come on, Gift. You're holding back.
Yo, so the first time I watched the trailer, I actually didn't appreciate anything that was on there because the only thing that was going through my mind was, please do not let Shuri be the Black Panther. I do not want Shuri to be the Black Panther. So I basically was just going through that entire trailer. I don't even think I really heard most of it because I was just like, oh my gosh, please do not let her be the Black Panther. So actually, it was my second time viewing it after people were talking about it because I was like, wait, did I miss something here? Because and then it hit, and really the second time, because the first time I watched it on my phone, and I think I had the volume low, and so with the mindset, everything was just so focused in. But then I watched it on my computer on my bigger screen, and just was able to like let it sit, and man, that did hit different. I mean, there's a lot to still go. I mean, I'm still, please don't be Shuri for the permanence of Black Panther, but like
so I need to ask, why not Shuri as Black Panther?
I just don't think that I don't think for that character, for that role, that's the best usage for her, because of the fact that I think that she's better as the side character, one, and as the intellect strategist who fights on occasion, not the fighter who is the intellect strategist, strategist. And
but in the comics,
they have the run with her on it, but I think especially considering that, and I'm going to take it outside the movie, especially considering the fact that Black Panther, T'Challa, has so much significance for everybody. Yo, Jason, do you have like a spider on your thing?
That's a piece of. No, it's
Oh, it's just a wire itself. Okay.
It's a wire.
But I think the significance of a T'Challa, especially, and I'm gonna claim it as a male role, is way significant to the entire storyline that we get as it opens up with the MCU. I love what we're bringing in more women heroines, which we needed to, and especially bringing in more Black women. And we also get, but we have Storm, we have Riri, we're going to be continuing to build in more and more people. I just don't think Shuri is the right direction, and I just don't think Letitia Wright is really the right person to lead this this franchise, this trilogy here. And especially as we're getting, the Wakanda actual Disney Plus series that hasn't been announced but is supposed expected to be. Like, it's just, I just don't think she's the right person to facilitate this, even though it happened in the comics. Now, if she ends up being like a Black Panther for a short period of time, then, cool. And I mean short period, I mean like early in the movie to show that, while T'Challa was sick and then eventually passed, she just held the mantle for a little bit. I'm here for that. But if it's like, oh, we're gonna use this continuing moving forward, no, she's not Black Panther. She is Shuri. She is, the crafter. She can be the puppet master. She can be the creator, but she's not Black Panther. We need T'Challa. We need T'Challa. It adds, whether you use him as the face or whether you use him as the leadership, but he guides Wakanda, and then the rest of it ends up in following, and everybody empowers around that. So I'm just advocating heavily against that.
So she's like the guy in the chair.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. No one's ever said it. I'm not going to have the guts to. She's just not cast. The person who plays that role does not.
She doesn't have the gravitas. She doesn't have the gravitas for it.
She doesn't. Now, in the cold, hard light of day, for me, if you look at, take away the comics, dare I say it, right?
Yeah.
If you look at this in the cold, hard light of day, from making a movie with star power and charisma and strength, the one character that stands out as a successor, putting aside all folklore and succession laws of Wakanda, is Lupita, right?
Yes.
I always get.
Actually, she would be the only one that I would want to be as a Black Panther.
Because she has that. We saw that in Us. Exactly. She has the power, the presence. The ape guy. Oh, I love that guy. But he does not have that presence about him.
Yeah.
He doesn't have. He is a good comic buffhead that comes in and does all the big damaging stuff, but he's not the gravitas. It's Lupita to me. Yeah. If I'm sitting there at Marvel and I'm thinking, well, who's the biggest star in that movie now? It's her.
Right.
She carries that with her. And that at the end, I was thinking to myself, it's funny, you should be saying this. And I thought, well, why can't that be Lupita? Now, she's not in Succession? She's not in line with it?
I think I think it's very possible for her to be able to get that. Because she was offered it before. Remember, in the first Black Panther, the last of the Purple Flower, the queen offered, said like, "Hey, Nakia, we'd like you to do this." Nakia was like, "No, I'm not the one. I'm a spy, not."
It come back around to
feasible. I would take that one way further than I can take Letitia.
Oh, she could keep the role because. She'd be an Avenger. Like, she would step onto a stage with the Avengers and be the bomb. Like, she would hold her own. Like, again, you can't picture that Cherie. She's got a slight build and she's like geeky thing. And
exactly.
Like I can't see it.
She's handguns. I'll take handguns all day. You do handgun stuff. But the leader? No.
Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, what I liked about this trailer as well is obviously the African side of things, the Wakanda, the culture of Africa shines through with that what looks like a funeral with all those white clothes, and obviously the music. But it looks like Coogler's really bending the back and really getting stuck into the Namor side of things as well. Like, he's not going to shortchange that. Yeah. And when I saw that scene of the whale, with all the people hanging around off the side, I thought, okay, he has found a way to give that whole Aquaman scene the wide berth, because that's the danger, right?
Yep.
But you look at that and you think, okay, this feels something unique, There's different. You see
Right.
clothing. You see like this is Coogler. Like this looks great from him, and he looks like he's really going to give this Namor and this. Now I've heard conflicting conversations about whether it's Atlantis or something else.
No, it's Atlantis. It's Atlantis. They're Atlanteans. That's how they were in the comics. That's how they are being named now. They are Atlanteans.
All right.
It's different than what we're dealing with Aquaman.
But I heard the same thing. It's Jason that they might like change it up a bit, and instead of being Atlantean, there'll be something else.
Something South American. It's word starting with tackle.
I mean, maybe. There's going to be some reference, and I would be surprised if they didn't just do what is an Aztec or Mayan or a reference version of still Atlantis. It's just we're switching up the name for the sake of accuracy, because Atlantis is much more of a Greco-Roman terminology versus an actual indigenous South American.
So where are people getting? Did I miss the memo that said Doctor Doom is definitely involved in this movie?
So
is he definitely involved in this movie?
No, I mean we don't know. We don't know. So it came from the leak that was made about the possible plot of Black Panther that was
the one you put on. So I started reading. I thought, no, I don't want to read the leak. Right? I do not want to read leaks.
And I don't know whether it's going to be accurate or not, but that's where they're saying that like the post-credit scene is going to be referencing to Doom having sent this military force over to the Atlanteans to create a friction to be able to get so-and-so either vibranium or some resources.
So he's going to be the same as what's his name during the Civil War.
Like Baron Zemo, right?
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Let's remind our friends to please click on the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you know when we have new videos out.
Subscribe!
Die.
Die.